everyone, welcome back to my channel. You may wonder, Jasmine, why are you sitting on your kitchen floor? The reason is that it's kitchen clean day, and so I have just spent the last 2 hours toiling like Cinderella to clean up my kitchen. I wouldn't call this a deep clean, but this was a good clean and my kitchen definitely needed it. And I always get really inspired when I watch other people's cleaning videos, so I wanted to film myself cleaning my kitchen. I cleaned my bathroom a couple of weeks ago and did a video on that, so this is the kitchen edition. It's a super hot and super warm day. I finished cleaning now, but I thought I need to film an intro. So let me just tell you that it's gonna be 32 degrees today. It's boiling hot. I was losing the will to live and I was losing patience as I was getting further into this clean. But without further ado, let's get into my cleaning video. Let's clean my kitchen. All right, so let's survey the before. So it's really not too bad. It's just sort of day-to-day stuff. I've got some dishes I need to do and I do want to clean the sink. Then the drying rack area, it's got a few marks and rubbish, and just behind the sink we've got some dust. We've also got this rim that runs around the back of the work surfaces, so they need a clean. I've got some dishes because I've had breakfast and I've also cooked some chicken, which is under a cover there because we're having a salad for dinner. So the work surfaces just need a bit of a wipe. The cupboard doors have like greasy finger marks from where we've grabbed the handles, and also the handles themselves have marks on them. So I'm going to clean all the cupboard doors. Then over here, which is the tea and coffee station, it's actually not too bad, but I'm going to pull everything out and give all the surfaces a good wipe behind. I'm going to reorganise the bottles behind here. There's just a bit of booze there. I've also got some recycling to take down. And then on our fridge, you can see there are some greasy finger marks on the door. So I'm going to give the front of the fridge a wipe down. And then inside the fridge, again, it's really not too bad, but I am going to just reorganise the things on the shelves and give the shelves themselves a little wipe, because there's like little bits of food and stuff that have kind of made their way onto the shelves. So I'm going to give that a little bit of spruce. Then back over here, I'm going to give the bin a good wipe. I only changed the bin liner yesterday, so the bin is not full, but the bin itself probably could do with a bit of a wipe. And then also the oven. Again, it's really not too bad, but I would just like to give the door, the glass door, a little wipe and clear those little crumbs from the hinge. But the inside of the oven, because it's so new, we've been here maybe only about 5 months now, the inside of the oven's actually fine. And even though I do have an oven pride cleaner ready in the cupboard, I don't think I want to use it yet because the oven's just not really bad enough to warrant it. And I am also going to give the microwave a bit of a clean. But you know, when you microwave food and it spits, there's just like bits of food that need to be wiped out of the microwave, but otherwise it's pretty clean. It's a little bit dusty on the top. So yeah, really not too bad. And then obviously also going to sweep and mop the kitchen floor and give these bottom cupboards a little bit of a wipe as well. So let's get started. Just going to start by putting what small amount of clean dishes we have away. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the dishes clean because they need doing first. And the cleaning products I'm using today, they are mostly just from Aldi. In fact, they're all from Aldi. So I've got my kitchen cleaner, I've got my all-purpose cleaner which smells like rhubarb, so that has a nicer scent. I've also got glass cleaner for the hob, the oven door and the backsplash. And then I've also got my antibacterial surface wipes just to give everything a good clean. I've also got a rag, just like a blue J-cloth thing. Now I'm going to take everything off the work surfaces and give everything a good clean on the tops. These are my utensil pots and they're pretty clean on the inside, so I feel like I don't need to take everything out. No, they're fine. And then using a dustpan and brush, I'm gonna sweep along the top of these this little ridge that collects dust, and I'm going to sweep all of the crumbs into my dustpan and brush. I'm going to spray all the surfaces with my rhubarb all-purpose cleanser. Cleaner? This is not skincare. And then to clean the hob and the backsplash and to make them nice and shiny, I also do a glass and window cleaner over the top with just a paper towel. I'm going to do the oven now, which, as I say, really isn't that bad, but it's just mainly this front door, this glass door that I want to clean. So I'm going to use some of my kitchen cleaner, and I'm going to get the crumbs out of the hinge just with my dustpan and brush. Yeah, they've come out the bottom of the door, which is fine because I'm going to sweep and clean the floors as well. And I'm also going to use the tiniest little drop of washing up liquid, because there is actually some sort of like baked on food and stuff that must have like sprayed, but washing up liquid gets rid of everything. And I'm just gonna get rid of the soapy suds using one of my antibacterial wipes, or maybe two, because these are actually really tiny and very like flimsy actually. Oh my god, I said the oven wasn't actually that dirty, but look at the colour of that. Ew! Okay, maybe it was dirtier than I thought. Also, this metal panel has like fingerprints and stuff on it, so I'm giving that a wipe with my antibacterial wipe as well. And just to finish off with a little bit of glass cleaner on the front and the back, but I'll do them separately. Looks much better. Now I'm going to do the cupboard doors, and I kind of don't know the best way to do them because I've used my wipes before and they've kind of left marks and they've actually looked worse after I've cleaned them. So maybe washing up liquid? I don't know. Maybe a combination of like several things. I think the trick is also to wipe them down as soon as you've cleaned them to like dry the streak marks. Also, these tea towels are going straight in the wash once I've finished, so don't worry. Now for the microwave, I am going to remove the recycling. I'm going to stick that by the front door so next time I go out I'll remember to take it with me. And then I'm going to wash the little glass plate on the inside and then just give the inside of the microwave a good wipe. Now moving on to the fridge, again I'm just going to use my antibacterial wipes to give the front of the fridge a clean and just try and get rid of the fingerprint marks. I'm going to dry it as well with a tea towel to try and make sure the watermarks don't dry visibly. And then on the inside I'm just going to spot clean it. To be honest, I'm not going to take everything off all the shelves because I just don't think there's any need to when it's not looking really grimy. Now I'm putting all of my clean dishes away because I'm going to clean the drying area on the sink. And now the bin, which is gross, but it's the second to last thing, and as I said, I did change the actual bin bag yesterday. So I just want to give the actual bin itself a bit of a clean. And that smells really nice now because of the rhubarb cleaning product. I think that smells so nice, it smells really fresh. And now my final job is to sweep and give the floors a quick mop using my Zoflora disinfectant. And we've got this really crap mop at the moment. I want to get a new one, but the one we've got at the moment is the one I'm going to work with. So I'm sweeping with my big broom. There's loads of crap on the floor from where I've been like wiping the counters and stuff, so I'm going to get all of that up, sweep it up with my little dustpan and brush, disinfect the floors, and then leave everything to dry for like an hour. It is 32 degrees today, so it's perfect weather for drying a freshly mopped floor, which is good. And now we are all done and everything smells amazing. So now I'm just going to wait for the floor to dry and then I am free to use my kitchen again as normal. I do realise though, I've just finished doing this cleaning and it is 1 minute to 12 and I wanted to have my lunch when I finished doing this, but now I'm a prisoner on this side of the living room waiting for the floor to dry until it's dry and then I can actually get my lunch out. But to be honest, I did just walk through most of the mopping like with my socks on and my socks are a bit wet, so maybe I will just not wait for the floor to dry. But thank you so much for cleaning my kitchen with me. I hope you very much enjoyed it. I always like watching some cleaning motivation inspiration videos when I can't be bothered to clean, so filming it and making my own cleaning video, it always makes me do like a bit of a better job as well because I'm putting it on the internet and I don't want people to think I'm a filthy pig. Alright, now the floors are dry, let's run through the finished results just to compare. So here is the bin, looking and smelling lovely. This sink is now clean of any watermarks and it's looking lovely and sparkly, and there was bits of dust and stuff on the back, not the backsplash, but like that little ridge at the back it had like bits of washing up sort of stuck to it. So everything over here is looking good. I've got a new kitchen roll in the airing cupboard that I can pop on because we need a new one now. All the surfaces are clean, all the cupboard doors look brilliant. Everything's nicely organised. I think the backsplash looks extra sparkly, as does the hob, as does the oven. That looks good. And then this area is all clean as well. I did reorganise the booze and my milk frother. The microwave is clean once more, although I am going to have to get Kyle to set the time on it because I don't know how you do that. And the fridge is also looking lovely, no fingerprints and no marks. And I only did a quick little spot clean inside, so it doesn't really look too different, but it does look clean. And just a pan around. Oh, it's lovely. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you all very soon in the next video. Bye!